Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a brand new bag, and what a glorious day it is. It is it's a new season bag, so let's get right into it. Are we ready for the bag, guys? This is the new Diana bag from Gucci. I believe that Princess Diana wore the similar style to this in the 80s, and it had the bamboo handle and it was very, very similar, but they've kind of remade it, you know, sort of like the Lady Dior's. So it's very similar sizing to the Lady Dior. This is the 20 centimeter size, which I think is the small. But I have to say, I was a little bit deceived because I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. This bag is tiny. It is really small, guys. There it is against my body. I was sort of imagining it to be the same size as the small Lady Dior, which is this grey one here. But, and even though it is the same here, it's a lot shorter and you can't fit as much. So yeah, but I have to say, I'm in love with the bamboo handles. I always have been in love with the bamboo handle. If you guys have watched my full handbag collection video, there is a Gucci bag that I purchased, well, my mother purchased, I think, as a gift for me when I was many years ago. It could have even been more than a decade ago, and she purchased that bag and that had a bamboo handle, and I absolutely loved it. But because of the size of the bag, it was quite large. It wasn't like this where this is like a top handle. It was actually like a shoulder. The bamboo was like a shoulder strap, and it used to dig in and hurt my shoulders. But I've always loved the bamboo style, so I love that I can bring this back into my collection. When I saw these, I have to admit, the first couple of times I saw this online, I was like, yeah, it's okay. It's just sort of a square boxy bag. And then it started to grow on me, and then I saw all the campaigns for it, and then I saw all the imagery, and I was like, you know what? I really love these straps. I think they're so cool. So they come with these belted straps, which you can actually take off, so that's great. You can actually take it off and, you know, remove it if you don't like that look. But there's I believe 4 or 5 colors. So this one is the white, but I have to tell you, it's not really white. It's more of an off-white, light beige, very light beige kind of a color. I will give you guys a comparison of the color in a second. So it comes in this white beige color, comes in pink, green, blue, I think blue, yeah, brown, which I was this close to getting the brown, guys, this close. And it also comes in like a snake skin that I've seen, that I've gone, ooh, I wouldn't mind one of those. I have a love-hate relationship with snakeskin because I love it. I'm so attracted to it. I love looking at it. I think it's so attractive, it's beautiful, it's edgy. There's so many things I like about it. But then when I go to wear it, something doesn't feel right when I put it against me. And it's not just how it looks on, but I think it's how it's styled. I have found that I've had snakeskin shoes before, boots before, and I just couldn't wear them. I just couldn't make them work. I don't know what my problem was. I just couldn't do it. So I'm a bit reluctant to get it in this style, but I do want it. I have to say, I do want it. So this is, like I mentioned, the light beige color. I'm going to show you a white bag. This is my little Chanel flat bag with the pearl strap, really gorgeous. This is in the white and this is the beige. Now on camera it's looking a lot more whiter than it is in reality, so this is not as light as it kind of looks in reality. I hope this is kind of coming through. I'm trying to sort of show you guys there. The light's sort of dimmer now that I've moved it a bit closer, and you can sort of see this is white, true white, and this is an off-white, light beige grey kind of colour. Very, very light beige. So yeah, keep that in mind. I actually thought this was going to be white, but it did not come like that. No biggie. I've got white bags. It's fine. So, and they all have different coloured bands. Some of them have the same colour band, but you know, you'll see once you go online that they have different colour bands. But I just think these are so fun. I don't know if they serve any practical purpose, because bamboo is so hard that I don't really think like it's keeping it together or anything like that. I just think it's a style issue. It kind of edges up a really, you know, vintage style bag. And I did have to team it with this dress, guys. I recently bought this dress from Shein. You might have seen it on my stories. I will have it in an unboxing, a Shein haul that I've got coming up. But I couldn't wait because I just thought this was giving me Gucci vibes. It was giving me those, you know, the classic vintage Gucci vibes with the floral print, and I thought this would match this little bag so nicely. So I will show you guys what this looks like on me and against my frame. You will see how small this is. This is a top handle bag, guys, but it also has a strap. This is the smallest size in the 20 centimeter. Then there is also the 26 centimeter, which is a larger one, and if I was to order it again, I would probably order it in that size. It looked really big on the models, but this is the thing. This is the trickery of photography and scale. Against my frame, I think it would actually be really balanced and not look so big, whereas this bag looks tiny. So you can see it there. It does come with a strap, and you can see me putting the strap on the shoulder as well as crossbody, and it sits really nicely crossbody. I find that when bags are this small, crossbody is no problem. It's when they get a bit larger, then they kind of tend to look a bit strange. So there you go. I have to admit though, I think I will be hand holding this most of the time, unless I'm going shopping and then I'll have to sort of put it somewhere else and probably put the strap on. This is not really big enough for me to put it in the crook of my arm. It sort of goes on my wrist, and that's sort of about it. So let's jump into the details of this bag. You can see the beautiful GG logo at the front here, as well as the Gucci imprinted on these fluoro bands. These do come off really, really easily. So I'm going to show you it without these bands on. These bands just come off. You can use them for other things. I mean, that is so cute. What would I use it for? I'm not really sure. But it'd actually make a really cute dog collar. So this is it without the bands. Really classic, old school Gucci. Absolutely love it. It's so reminiscent, isn't it, of my childhood. Back in the day. The hardware is kind of like an antique gold. There is an antique feel about the hardware. It's not a full, bright, shiny gold hardware. The back, there is no pocket or anything like that. Very, very simple. Like this, you can put it a little bit further up the arm, but it's not super comfortable, guys. So you could if you had to, but it's such a small bag that putting it crossbody would be fine. And then getting on the inside of this, we've got these little loops on the side. All right, the strap is absolutely gorgeous. It's made so well. The piping is so perfect. There's none of it out of line. And there is Gucci on the ends of the buckles, the clips. So cute. This is made so well. And this is sort of on the middle strap. I will put this on the bag. You know what, guys? I really love this bag without the neon. Very cute attachment. There's like 2 hooks instead of just the one. I think because it will be less bulky to kind of have them a bit higher, which is really nice. Or else you've got a clip right down here near the leather. So they've actually added a loop so that the clip doesn't go like towards the inside of the bag when it's on. Very, very clever. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's so cute. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow, this is a beautiful bag, guys. Made so well. Brand new style. Wow, so the inside is made of the Gucci suede, nudie, pinky, peachy, apricot-y suede fabric. There are no pockets on the inside. Wow, okay. That's a surprise and a letdown. There are no pockets. None. I would have expected at least one on this back corner. Also, there's the 5 feet down the bottom. The stitching and the piping is just spot on. These big stitches that close the seams are spot on. All the logo and everything is beautiful. Really, really surprised there is no internal pocket, even on a small bag like this. I would like to think that the larger ones have an internal pocket, but still, I think it's important to have a little pocket of some kind so you can put a credit card in it or something, you know. Very, very strange. I'm going to test this out and see if that bothers me. I don't know how often I use that back pocket anyway, but it's just alarming that there isn't one. But guys, what do you think of this color? What do you think of this color? And should I get a larger size in a brown? Tell me yes, tell me yes. I am a crazy bag lady, we all know that. And I don't need a lot of reason to get bags in. I really do love this. I can see me wearing this on holiday at a retreat in the rainforest. Is that a crazy, crazy thing to say? I also think these bamboo handles really suit the beach. I don't know why. I find them a little bit beachy, but yeah. And I love how they feel. I actually love how these handles feel. Very similar to the Lady Dior. I'm gonna grab the small one to show you guys. I should have done that before and I totally forgot. You can see here, they are both the 20 centimeter. At the bottom, they are the same distance at the bottom, but you can see the Gucci one is shorter and also smaller at the top. See how it goes in? So the actual capacity is a lot smaller than this this small size Lady Dior. Similar. It's not as painful to get in and out. I mean, I'm still yet to test that because there is a flap. It's a small flap, but there is a flap. So that could be just as annoying, but I find that it sort of opens up more like a box, whereas I'm gonna try and do this with one hand. Whereas the Lady Dior tends to be quite stiff and the opening is quite small. It does not open, right? It doesn't open properly. So yeah, it's just, keep that in mind. So I actually think this will be more functional, easier to get things in and out of, but the capacity is not as big as this. But something I will say, this is so much heavier. There is so much more weight to this bag than this. This is really, really light. So if you don't like heavy bags, maybe don't get the Lady Dior. Okay guys, there you go. What do you think of my brand new Gucci Diana bag in the small size? Small, mini, small. I think it's a small. Please don't quote me on that. I think I remember it being the small. I see so many bags, guys, that sometimes it gets a bit muddly. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post videos twice a week on handbags, fashion, and that's pretty much it. Handbags and fashion. Also hit me up on Instagram if you are active there. Follow me there. I do polls and stories and a whole lot more. And I hope to see you next time in my next video. Bye for now.